Hi, I'm CQ TheWatchGuy, your partner in collecting time. Today I want to talk to you about 20 watches I think you should be looking to buy right now under $25,000. Let's jump into it. All right, friends, hope everyone is having a great week. Let's get it started off amazingly. It's a nice rainy day in Orlando. I'm enjoying some weather. I just jumped back from Philly and it was chilly. All right, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about 20 great watches on the pre-owned watch market that are under the budget of $25,000. Just thought that was an interesting budget, and you can get such an amazing variety of watches, no matter what your niches or whatever tickles your funny bone. There's so many great watches to get at that price point in various different materials, complications, unique dials, limited edition, this and that. So many good things. So I didn't assemble this in any particular order, anything like that. I just went around the web, found 20 great watches that I think you should be considering right now that present a good value and a not only a good value, but they're just great watches that you should be considering for your collection. I do consider value a lot compared to retail price when I look at these, but like this first watch we're going to talk about here, value isn't always about how far it is below or above retail price. So let's jump in with this beautiful JLC Reverso Tribute Duoface calendar. Really beautiful watch in stainless steel. I'm a big Reverso fan. I think Reversos give you a really great bang for your buck, no matter what variation you're looking at. It's all about which Reverso you want in your collection, but I think every collection should have a Reverso, whether it's a time only where you engrave the case back, something sentimental to you or your loved ones, or a Duoface like this, or a chronograph, or whatever. There's so many. You can get one of those beautiful tribute colored dials that are amazing, and they're all trending under retail. So we're looking at this Reverso Tribute Duoface calendar. Tribute because you got a smaller case that's going to be a tribute to the traditional 1931 Reverso that was released. This one's a Duoface, so you get two watches for the price of one. A complete calendar on this side. So you got your day, your month, your date, and then you got a moon phase, or I think that's a day night. Is it a moon phase? Yes, it's a moon phase down there. So you got day, month, date, moon phase with a beautiful silver dial. And as you go down, the beautiful case there. I just like so nice and cylinder. Beautiful strap here made by I forgot the house's name, but this is a very unique strap. Not Santoni, but something else. Then on the flip side, you get this beautiful sunray blue dial with a day-night indicator. Whole different watch. In-house movement. Nobody is even trying to do something like this, especially for this price point. 1916 company has this one at $13,750. Retail, $16,700. The JLC is just one of the best values out there. And I think probably the most accurately priced, in my opinion, when it comes to their retail pricing and what they're offering you. Again, you're getting a complete calendar, so it's not a full annual, but you're getting a complete calendar. So what, you got to reset it every month. Who cares? Moon phase. Then you flip it over. You get a whole nother watch that's beautiful. In-house movement. Relatively thin piece, 49.4 by 29, so not aggressively big watch. For $16,700, there are many brands who won't give you near that and charge you $45 or something like that. If this was Patek, I mean, come on, 80 something at least, right? Think about it. Why not? Why not them? Why not JLC? This is a great value. Jump and get it. So let's keep the JLC train going. I got a JLC Master Calendar meteorite dial. Love these when these first came out so many years ago. And, they're just a great value. Nobody's looking for it. Of course, listen, I'm into calendars. Not everybody's into calendars. But if you want to get into calendar, if you have no calendars in your collection, if you have no complicated pieces, and you only want to have one, this is a great option to get. Full master calendar, so you get everything there. You got your date on the perimeter of your dial. In the center, you got your month, you got your day, you got your moon phase. You got a beautiful slice of meteorite. This picture is beautiful, but it isn't even doing it justice. And I think you just got to make these casual. I think you just got to take it off of this leather strap. I'm sorry, this Chrono 24, listen, it's not doing me. Not helping me out here. Here we go. Well, not even better. Anyways, not all dealers have the best pictures. There you go. That's a good picture. But look how beautiful that meteorite dial is. It's gorgeous. Everyone is unique. 11,995 I think is a good price on these. You could beat this dealer up, try to get it closer to 11. Depending condition, everything like that. Have fun or give me a call. CQTheWatchGuy.com. Happy to help you negotiate on this one. But a beautiful piece. And if you're somebody who doesn't really have that much complicated watches, but you're like, man, I want to have at least one a little bit dressy, complicated piece, get this watch. Get a few different shops that make it a little bit more casual, so you can get some good wear time out of it. But again, who's giving you a meteorite dial, full calendar, in-house movement, automatic? Even at retail, this is well under 20,000, and a secondary market value. This is a steal. This is a steal. I'd take this all day. Anyways, listen to me. I was going to say, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But do listen to me. I do know what I'm talking about. And I want you guys to enjoy your collection. I'm tired of people just buying the same watches over and over again. I'm going to show you unique watches that you heard of before, but maybe you haven't thought about it in a while. Sometimes I get a little funky. But most of the watches here are relatively just nice, well-priced, good value pieces that should be a little bit higher on the market, but most importantly, they look a little bit unique. They're different than what you have. They're different than every Rolex you have. They're different than every Omega you have in your collection. I'm going to talk about Rolex once in a while, but you're not going to see too much Rolex on this channel because that's the easiest thing to do, and we could do easy every day. Of course, I have many Rolex videos. I need the clickbait, right? And thank you so much for everyone who's been commenting, and subscribing. But let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do something different. We can always talk about subs. I want to talk about this JLC Master Control Perpetual Moon Phase, 18 karat rose gold, 17.9. Come on. I remember when these came out. Great watches. 37 millimeter Perpetual calendar, rose gold. This little window here tells you whether it's gives you the safety window when to set the watch, which I think is a really nice little note. And you know what? One pusher setting, everything synced up. You don't have to set a bunch of different things. 17.9 steal. Again, if this was a Patek Philippe, 100-something thousand retail, this would still be even. It's a 37. It'd still be 75,000 on the market. It just need an open case back. That's all I don't have here that I'd want, an open case back. But who cares? 17.9, come and get it. This one's over at European Watch. Good guys, great watch. All right, look at this little Chopard. I was like, let me get something a little bit different here. And I was just scrolling over. This is over at David SW. Good folks over there as well. Beautiful Chopard Alpine Eagle 41 XPS. So XPS is basically their ultra thin. So this is Chopard's ultra thin on an integrated bracelet, and it is gorgeous stainless steel. They're doing a stamped, I forgot what it's called, but a stamped rose, a variation of a salmon rose dial, but it is gorgeous. A lot of texture here. As you can see, most of the dial has this kind of swirled brush finish, but the center sub dial with the sub seconds has a more matte finish. Gorgeous. Gorgeous watch. Gorgeous watch. I can't stop saying how gorgeous this is. Retail on this is around 26,000, which I don't think is a bad price. Why? Why isn't it a bad price? Why am I talking about Chopard? Chopard, my friends, is probably one of the best larger independent watchmakers out there that year in, year out are doing great things, that are responsible with their money, that even this watch is made from, I believe, Lucent steel, which is made with over 85% recycled materials, among other different things they're doing to make it have a different luster and everything like that. Their gold for a long time is Fairmine gold. A lot of things they do impress me because they don't need to. They could just do the jewelry. The jewelry is amazing by them as well. So they really don't need to do what they do with watches, but they do put their foot forward in a great way. And let me show you the movement on this. In-house micro rotor LUC movement. What more do you want? Retail is 26. I'll take it. 18,875. Sign me up. Beat them up. Tell them CQ sent you. They'll give you a little bit of a discount. Give you something special there. That's a great watch. Geneva seal movement. Has a good finish on it. And again, for the dial, let's look at some other dial shots here. Look at that. That's a beautiful dial. Vivid. Of course, there's extra pink here in some of these pictures, but in the sunlight, it's going to do you justice. At nighttime, it's going to do you justice. And that's a nice showstopper. That's a nice time-only showstopper. integrated bracelet, luxury sports watch, something you could wear. I could wear this as a daily, but semi-daily if you don't like, some unique colors. Why not? Why not jump on that? I think that's a great watch at a good price. Check that out over at David SW. Let's keep it moving. Oh yes, I forgot I found this. Look at this beautiful Cartier Pasha. Qatar limited edition from 2023. I'm a Cartier fan. I like Pashas. There's a thing about them. They have their own little character, right? But this one with this beautiful white dial and the red Arabic numerals, yowza. Look at this. I just love the metallic red Arabic numerals. I love that the dial is almost devoid of anything on the perimeter except those little markers there. And the only other markers you have to get in on the center dial that has a little bit of a gill-shaped pattern there as well. Arabic date wheel too. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Look at it on the strap. Not for everybody, but I think this is a really fun, unique watch. If you love Middle Eastern culture, if you like Arabic culture, I think this is a great watch to jump into. Everybody's chasing Arabic dial Daytonas, and there's so many other Arabic dial pieces out there that I think this from, I like it. I spend a lot of time in the Middle East, so I love Middle Eastern Arabic culture. But I like watches from the Qatar region as well because they're hardcore watch guys, right? All the UAE, all the Middle Eastern countries are really hardcore, but Qatar has really put his foot forward, the Qatar Watch Club and things like that. So I just have a particular fondness for them. I don't know if you good folks out there as well. And this is just gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And Cartier, you don't see too many limited editions. When you do see them, they're often from the Middle East. Regions. This one's full set, automatic. Not really, about the movement here. And I think this one's a 41 as well. But great watch. And again, 12,840 in the US. This one's produced in 2023. I just want to know how large is this. This is a 41 millimeter. That's a great watch. If you're looking for something fun, something unique, a little twist on the collection, I like it. I'd probably keep it on this strap most of the time. Look how beautiful that watch is. All right, good shout out. I'm not sure the dealers over at Chrono 24. Jump on it. No sponsorships here. All right, next up we have a beautiful Girard Perregauz Laureato. This one is one of their Aston Martin limited editions, and I just stumbled on this and just was stuck because of the dial. Beautiful dial. Beautiful, deep metallic green there with this beautiful kind of diamond fence. I don't know, diamond etched pattern that's really good. Girard Perregauz does some great watches. The Laureato line is really good. It's one of those lines where you got to pick your favorite one. And I think I could definitely see a collection with a time-only Laureato that's unique and a chronograph Laureato that's unique. And I think this is a great, unique chronograph Laureato to get on the market, especially if you like a deep green 14149. Good price on these. I don't harp too much on the price on Girard Perregauz pieces. In-house movements, quality watches, dealers buy them. They're not untradeable. People don't say no. You just got to buy them well. So I don't harp too much. I don't say, hey, you need to get it out of steel because they're a brand that's been around for a long time. They do have a good fan base on the primary and the secondary market. So I'm never afraid to advise somebody to jump into a Laureato piece at whatever price that they feel comfortable. Just know what you're getting into. But something like this at 15, I don't know what you get out of it. 12, if you need to the house on fire, God forbid. I don't think you're doing too bad. And that's a beautiful watch. Jump in and get it. All right, now we're going over to Del Rey Watch, and we're going to check out this beautiful IWC Big Pilot Perpetual Calendar stainless steel blue dial. I'm a big fan of the Big Pilot Perpetual Calendars. I just love bigger watches, 46 millimeters, and they just use that real estate really well. This is also one of the best perpetual calendar systems out there. One, it shows you the full year layout, so you can see it says 2024 there on the screen, and then everything's set by the crown. So you cannot, the only error you can get with this watch if you go too forward in time. And how do you fix it? You just let it sit and let the time catch up, if that makes sense. I do remember a situation I had where one client didn't realize what he was getting into. He did go a full month in advance, and he had to make the decision to let it sit for a month or get it serviced and have them take it apart and adjust it that way, and you just let it sit for a month. So you do have to be a little bit careful there. But beyond, and again, that's such an easy thing to alleviate or to avoid, and it rarely happens. So a very simple perpetual calendar system to use, and that's very important because the one negative of perpetual calendars is their ease of use, right? We all love unique watches. We all love complicated watches, but ease of use is the name of the game. Just like with, very high-end cars or hypercars, supercars, whatever, and you always hear stories of like, if you don't leave it on the battery, it's always, when you go to start it, it's an issue. The same thing with perpetual calendars or other complications. You want some ease of use there. You want some quality of life things put in place just to make you actually wear the watch. And this is one that you can easily get up, set on the road, wear it. You don't have to bring out a pusher. You don't have to, get the moon phase guide out. None of that. You just bring it to your current date and year, wind it, and enjoy. And I just love this beautiful blue dial. But the value here is what I really love. So they had it up at $19,999. So they're up at $20. Now it's at $18,499. I'm sure they'll give you a little bit more off of that. You go over on the retail, $33,000 retail. $33,000 retail on these. Insane value. You're getting it for you're getting it for less than a Daytona. They're getting it for less than a lot of watches, and this is a whole lot of watch. Not for everybody. You have to have the wrist to pull it off. But again, if you're somebody who can pull off a 46, enjoy it. Enjoy your wrist size. Enjoy the value that you get from having a wrist size, and not a lot of people liking looking at big watches right now. You can just get some really good value. And I got another IWC Big Palette for you. This is a Big Palette Perpetual Brazil edition. So you spend a little bit more, $6,000-$7,000 more, and you get this Brazil limited edition over a European watch company, rose gold with a beautiful chocolate dial, not even chocolate, maybe a mocha, and look at this golden moon phases there, and the font has a really nice style to it too. Okay, well, that didn't zoom in how I wanted. But beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. Same perpetual calendar system. If you wanted a nice hunking piece of gold, limited edition of 50 pieces, they need to do a better job blurring out there. Anyways, but beautiful watch, great condition. And at $24,900, a steal. I got a few different shots for this. Full box and papers. Yeah, this is beautiful. And just a great steal if you're looking to get into a complicated watch. In-house movement, unique perpetual calendar that has historical relevance. So many things to like about this watch, and not much. The only negative is you have to have the wrist size to pull it off. You have to, wrist size needs to be this big to enjoy the ride, and beyond that, you're good to go. Look at this unique piece out of Del Rey as well. Del Rey watch doing really good job curating very unique pieces. Shout out to Federico over there. So this is a Roger Dubuis Pulsion chronograph. And this is actually one of my favorite Roger Dubuis pieces. The first time I sold these were many years ago, and I was like, what is this? And you're asking me right now, what is this? And I know, right? This is a chronograph by Roger Dubuis with a sapphire bezel. So we got to do the side shot for you to really see what's going on. So the bezel is a sapphire crystal, right? So let's go back to, let's see this. There you go. So the bezel is a sapphire crystal. Then there's another layer of sapphire that has the dials. And then it's skeletonized for the movement there. Really fun, funky watch. Rose gold with a little bit of titanium elements. I believe, no, really full rose gold there. Because rose gold and movement, baby. Sapphire bezel, really good movement, in-house. Micro rotor movement there. Really well done. Really well done. Just a really awesome piece. $18,999. This is the cheapest on the market right now. No box, no papers. So do with that what you will. But I think at this price, I'm not worrying too much from good people like Del Rey. I'm not worrying too much about it. About box and papers there. I think 1969 is on for 25, and other people have them as high as 30. I just think if you want something, it's a 44. So if you like a little bit of a bigger watch, if you want something fun, funky, unique, under 20 grand, jump on it. Go to like Aaron Bespoke or somebody, get some unique straps that fit that lug, take it off the rubber. And I think this watch is a very unique piece that you bring it out once in a while, and it's a showstopper. All right, now we have this beautiful Breguet Classique. I know I'm all over in prices and styles and everything, but I love it. Random, just like my brain. All right, this beautiful Breguet Classique. Look at this thing. 18 karat white gold, white enamel dial. I've handled this watch a few times. Pictures don't do it justice. It is so beautiful. It is just so delicate on the eyes. And like for this price, for 11,920, and this isn't like a tiny watch. This is 40 millimeters. So anybody can get this watch on the wrist and have a good time. Look at that. It's almost a crime. It's almost a crime that this is only like an enamel dial, graphic enamel dial for this price. Come and get it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And Breguet is just one of those brands that they're just great value, man. There's so much history and you know, I could sit here for hours and just tell you how the watch world wouldn't be where it is today because of Breguet, the person, A.L. Breguet, and the modern iteration of Breguet as well. Both just have monumental things to do with the current watch industry. But the brand itself just offers you just amazing value, amazing value. One day, you know, they'll get the respect they deserve on the market. But for now, you know, people like us who really know what real watchmaking is get to get this piece, enamel dial, 18 karat white gold, full set, get a few different straps for it. 11,920. I'm sure if you offer 11 on the wire, they'll listen to you. I don't know. There's just amazing values out there. Amazing, amazing values. All right, let's keep it going with another Breguet. So this is a Breguet Marine automatic, yellow gold. Big day down there at 6 o'clock. I love these because I love Breguet, as you already know. But to me, this is the most fanciest diver you could get. It's not a true diver, but the most fanciest watch that's meant to be wet. Let's say that, you know, it's Breguet's, one of their takes on like kind of a diver S watch, but it's just like a classic Breguet in an oversized case. This one is 39 millimeters, but, you know, a little bit more aggressive lugs, just a little bit more, you know, stylized and a little bit more thicker. So it could be water resistant to 100 meters. And it's like, you know, it's a gentleman's diver is what I call these. And I had a good friend in the Virgin Islands who had one of these and he wore it to the beach. And I was like, this is like the most watch guy's beach watch. And he's like, yeah, that's why I have it. And like, oh, okay, it made sense. Because you have everything you'd want from a nice, clean, classy Breguet, you know, brushed dial with the guilloche on the center, classic hands, classic big date, but just on a rubber strap, deploying buckle. I think my video went out here. Let's see if we get it back. All right, look at that. Didn't even have to restart the stream. I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better. Self-production at its finest. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful watch. $13,950, full box and paper set. European Watch Co. Good guys. I think you know, this is the steal. You got to get it on the wrist to really appreciate it. And I think another watch so you can have a lot of fun doing some bespoke shops and doing some really, really cool things. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, man, look at this thing. So this is a Bulgari. It's shy. All right, there we go. It's a Bulgari Octo Quadri-Retro Maserati Special Edition Retrograde Chronograph. So I'm a big fan of this era of Bulgari pieces because they're keeping a little bit of the DNA of what the Bulgari Gerald Genta pieces are. This is just kind of a extension on these when you see these retrograde pieces. And I like funky ways of telling time, and I like regulators, and this watch is basically a regulator. You know, you got a chronograph, you got a big day. Excuse me, you got a chronograph, you got a big hour, a jumping hour. You got a retrograde minute up top there. I'm pointing to the screen. I should use my mouse. You got this retrograde minute. So when this hits 60, it's going to snap back. The hour is going to forward there. Then you got your chronograph. That's going to be using this. Then you got a center seconds here. This is your hours, this is your minutes of your chronograph, and then you got a date going on there. There's a lot going on this watch, but I like funky watches, and this scratches my funky itch. 44.5 millimeters stainless steel case, unique piece, and again, I like this era of Bulgari, and not for everybody, but for a few people, I think this is a great piece. Limited edition, 16450. Not a watch that you'll see every day, and very wearable. It's a 45, but it's not that thick, and very, very wearable, and just, again, you're not getting these type of complications every day from a lot of brands. So when you get it in a modern setting, in a brand that's still around, that's still doing good things, and this is a little piece of history, especially if you're a Maserati fan or automobile enthusiast. This is I should say car enthusiast. Feel very old school saying automobile enthusiast. Anyways, if you're a fan of cars, you're a fan of watches, you're a fan of complicated, funky pieces, this is a watch you should check out. All right, let's keep it moving. Beautiful H.Moser and C over 1916 company. Sorry for the glitch in there. Now, this has this beautiful, it's like a hammered enamel dial. It's just so amazing. And I think with Moser's right now, you're getting a great value on the secondary market, where you can find the unique pieces like this under 20 grand. 18,950 for a limited production, unique dial that you're not gonna see in any other watch. Things like this just doesn't exist for in-house automatic watch. This is a piece of art, right? This is, if you want like a piece of art for your collection, if you want a showstopper for your collection, have some fun. Take it off of this shop. You know how I feel about Moser in the shop. Get some unique straps, but automatic movement, really well done piece. This one is going to be around 40 millimeters in diameter, so wearable watch, gorgeous piece. 18,950 from a good independent watch brand. This might be something you might see do better numbers down the road as well. Steal, again, if you just want something to refresh in your collection, and you're looking in this price range, and you need something to get into that time only realm, I think this is the way to go. All right, next up we have from Roger Dubuis, again in 1916, a Le Monegasque. I think that's how you say it. Le Monegasque, I believe so. Anyways, correct me in the comments. My French isn't the best, but I love Roger Dubuis, man. You just get in-house movements, funky, unique watches that people today don't even recognize if they're not really deep into the industry or are enthusiasts for the past, 5-6 years or so. So what are you gonna get here? You're gonna get 42 millimeter solid 18 karat rose gold case. Beautiful. Let's go back to this dial real quick. Beautiful dial aesthetic. Beautiful kind of, I believe this would be like an Art Deco. I don't know. Just the style aesthetic, the dial, I love. The case of the Monegasque pieces, I really love as well. Just really nice angles, not too sharp, and just really good piece. And then when I look at the movement, in-house, automatic movement, again, if you're looking for, everybody likes to have a nice precious metal piece in their collection. I like to have that piece not be just a plain dress watch, right? We could always get a Calatrava. You could always get like a Patrimony or something like that. Sorry, the website's going crazy. But for $15,950, you get a watch that's unique, that has heritage, that nobody else is going to have on in the room, that tells a more, personal story, in my opinion, and looks better just aesthetically than a lot of watches out there. And at this price point, I'm okay experimenting, right? Because again, at $15,950, these are pretty much as low as they're gonna go, right? Nobody's gonna give you $8,000 for this watch unless they're trying to beat you up, right? So you're not really losing much here. You just get to have a lot of fun, and this is the category of watches where we could do that. All right, keep it going so we don't have, how long? Oh, we're only on 30 minutes. Look at this. This might be one of my shorter videos. So this is a beautiful AP Royal Oak Offshore Taipei 101, which is a boutique in a special building in Taiwan. It's called Taipei 101. It's a unique building, like a big skyscraper out there. I just thought this was a fun piece, at 22.5. It's a variation of the Royal Oak Offshore themes, navy. And at 10, as you can see, we have 101, or like the top of 101 in diamonds. I just think that's a fun watch. Stainless steel case. I'm a big fan of the Royal Oak Offshore Themes collection. I just, something about when I entered an industry and what they were doing just resonates with me heavily. And I just think, I like a little bit of bling. And I think that's a fun little touch to get something limited, something I've never heard of before seeing it to do this video. And I love that. You can get a lot of great APs that nobody knows even what they are because there's so many great limited editions. And now APs are especially older, neo vintage, early 2000s, 2010s up to the 2020s APs, really good values. Not all trending below retail, at retail. So really, really good values. As the world is going away from bigger, thicker watches for the big boys or people who appreciate larger watches. The values just coming to us. It's running to us like this. We have a new style. Let's close this. We have a new style Safari 26470 ST, so ceramic pushers, 19,975, so 20,000. These retailed, I think, around 26 or 27 or so, so under retail, and I love these. And what I love about these, this was a nice updated version to the Safari, so you get a little bit more beigeier dial, a little more of a mocha chocolate on the sub dials, ceramic pushers, so you don't have to worry about those wearing out on you or you replacing them when you get a service, because the old rubber ones do crack over time, and it's just the cost of doing business there. But at 20, that's not bad. This is over at Watch You Seek on the forums, and he has it on his black rubber strap, so I put it on the proper croc strap. But beyond that, the condition, everything is great. And I just love to see these under 20 when these were trending way above 20 for a long, long time. So I think if you've been looking for these, good time to check out the Offshores. Good watches to look at on the market. All right, next up I have, what is this? Omega Speedmaster, first Omega in space, rose gold, and they have this at 12,500 full set. And I just thought, that's a good watch. That's a good watch at 12.5. That's a really good looking watch. Really clean, classy. If you like something a little bit smaller, that has that vintage aesthetic, rose gold, chronograph. I'm not even gonna spend that much time on it because it's a good looking watch. I think it's a watch you don't think about every day, but what I want to talk about is this wrist shot, which just is a good way of presenting it. You can wear this every day. It dresses up really well. It dresses down really well. You could put this on a suede brown, lighter brown strap and have a lot of fun with it. But it's a nice, elegant, classy Omega with some heritage. I think this is a great, great, great find. This one's over at the Rolex forums, 12,450 from March 2019, full set. Great watch, great watch. All right, to wrap it out, I have two Ulysse Nardin pieces. Not sure why I'm ending with Ulysse Nardin, but I love Ulysse Nardin. They're a brand that, from the variety of what they offer, from like 7,000-8,000 up to 200,000 plus, it's just amazing. Especially years prior when I went into the industry, there was nobody. In 2016, 2017, 2018, there was nobody offering you a Maxi Marine diver around 8,000, and also like all the automatons and carry everything. Crazy tourbillons and Genghis Khans and circus and for $1 million pieces, nobody had that variety. No one. I don't care what they say. Today's a little bit different, but still I give them a lot of kudos and they give you a lot of value. But I'll do something on early Ulysse Nardin because they were just like amazing pieces that you can still run into. But what we have today are two beautiful tourbillon pieces by Ulysse Nardin. This one's an executive skeleton tourbillon. I just thought $14,950, just a crazy price. This one's a 1916 again, but just like, it looks to be in like, excellent, like new condition. For those, the cheapest tourbillon for a long time used to be the Tag Heuer tourbillons, just from a brand you didn't really care to get a tourbillon from. But at $14,950, this is cheaper than some Datejust out there. Some two-tone Datejust out there are more expensive than this watch. So you could get a tourbillon from a real brand that is like the sticker still on the back, so like in like new condition. The aesthetically has to be for you, but at that price, it would make me bend a lot because it's like is a little tourbillon. It's a show, not a showstopper, but it's an icebreaker. It's a talking point. It's a really, really cool piece. Aesthetics have to be for you though, and like, you know, it is what it is. But a tourbillon for $14,950, I can't. You know, what is it not to love? And the last watch for today is going to be a little bit more of a classier Ulysse Nardin tourbillon. This is a Ulysse Nardin marine tourbillon. I'm a big fan of their marine lines. The big thing about Ulysse Nardin from, I think, 1875, I forgot the numbers, but marine chronometers, very famous at a young age. Ulysse Nardin, the person, made marine chronometers that were award-winning, and people, you know, went out of the way to really seek out the accurate marine chronometers. And, you know, today we don't know that, but your marine chronometer along with your map and your sextant was basically your GPS. And without a very accurate marine chronometer, you know, you could be off, you know, by a few inches on your map, could be hundreds of miles in real life. So, you know, imagine being in the sea, no GPS in the, you know, 1700s, 1800s. This is like, you know, you need it. So a good marine chronometer, you know, was good. And that's where Ulysse Nardin gets their initial fame from. And today you have this nice, clean, classy white dial. I just put this on a different strap. But again, $18,950 for a tourbillon, in-house movement, automatic. I don't know. I just wanted to put this out there because at that price point, I'm not afraid to experiment. And I think we should all, you know, take this time to experiment with unique complications. And this is a robust watch. This is not something that's going to break on you or anything like that. It's just fun, and they do a bunch of different colors, but just this one speaks to me. I could see myself putting down at 18 grand. I'd probably try to get it 1750, but you know, that can be a little bit of a hardball negotiator. And if you'd like a hardball negotiator, feel free to reach out to me at CQ TheWatchGuy. CQTheWatchGuy.com, where I offer guidance and assistance to help you build your dream watch collection or help you source that watch, that grail watch you've been hunting for. If you see something interesting that I've been talking about or just on Chrono 24 and you don't have the time or expertise to negotiate and verify, feel free to reach out to me at CQTheWatchGuy.com. Always here to offer up my services. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been amazing. The channel is so young, and the views and followers and everything are on just a great trajectory. So thank you so much, and please do let me know what you guys want to talk about. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to talk about. I'm open for anything. And yeah, as we get the followers up, I'll set a goal, and then we'll start doing some regular live streams, because I think that might be fun as well. So thank you again for watching so much. I'm CQ the Watch Guy. You know the rules. Buy what you love.